I want to try to look at the paradox of cultural consciousness between authenticity and acceptance. In every soul exists a sacred tension. The pull between divine uniqueness and human conformity. This tension reveals itself most clearly when one's authentic expression is measured against the so-called norms of society, culture, and even the so-called conscious community. Then we have to distinguish what is a conscious community versus a colony. To behold or to be told or to come to a point where one or people will treat you as such when it comes to a behavior, and they're saying that you are not American enough, you are not European enough, you are not Asian enough, or you are not conscious of that fact. Marcus Garvey says an error uncorrected becomes a fact. Well, it is often expressed, or this experience, when it comes to this pain of a misunderstanding of originality. Yet this judgment does not reflect truth. When it comes to you are not Asian enough, you are not African enough, you are not American enough, you are not so on and so on and so on and so on. You are not that enough. And even when you consult others within an inner circle, you will realize to a point that they themselves are not all what they cracked up to be. It's almost like costume jewelry. It's not real. Due to the flexibility of human growth and development. Yet, when we're dealing with something that does not reflect the truth, if it doesn't reflect the truth, then it is a reflection of fear of those who equate identity with imitation. The divine within us all calls not for repetition, but for renewal. The renewal of meaning, the reawakening of essence, and a reimagining of what it is or what it means to be human. You are not Muslim enough. You are not Buddhism enough. You are not Christian enough. You are not Hinduism, or you are not Hindu enough. The divine uniqueness is not rebellion for its own sake. It is the sacred rhythm of self-finding harmony within creation. It is the spirit's refusal to shrink into conformity when called to expand into purpose. It is the living evidence that the Creator continues to express through individuality. Human conformity, on the other hand, has its place. It holds communities together, creating shared values and a sense of belonging. Yet when conformity becomes idolized, when transition silences creativity and dogma replaces discovery, we lose the vitality of culture itself. So the African spirit has never been static. If that's the case, you think that the European spirit is static. You think that the American spirit is static. You think that the Asian spirit is static. You think that the Islamic spirit is static. You think that Christianity is static. You think that Hinduism is static. You think that Buddhism is static. It is a continuum of consciousness, ancestral, communal, cosmic energy that evolves through each generation. Courage to redefine itself. So to be truly African is to be alive to transformation. To be fully human is to be alive to transformation. To be truly Muslim, Christian, Hindu, Buddhist, Asian, European is to be alive to transformation and appreciate the unique experience of this presence on this plane of existence. And therefore to embody the wisdom in motion and to remain in rhythm with the divine flow of becoming. Common Humanity Mission Inc. stands at this intersection between tradition and transcendence, affirming that to be conscious is not to mimic, but to manifest. Our mission is to awaken each person the courage and to know the importance of having the valor to be authentic, authentically human, spiritually aware, and culturally liberated.